Our species tends to cultivate customs that are not fully understood, and one of the clearest examples of this was our ancestors' weakness for eating mummies. The product made from mummified bodies was enjoyed by rich and poor alike. It was available in European stores thanks to suppliers of remains from Egyptian tombs. Thus the custom was born on the old continent, which had to have, as is often the case in such cases, a health-related reason. Until the 12th century, apothecaries used crushed mummies because of their supposed healing properties. For the next 500 years, they were considered a popular remedy, and the crushed skulls, bones and flesh were said to help treat a variety of ailments, from headaches to reducing swelling or curing the plague. Of course, there were skeptics who not only doubted the validity of such claims, but also questioned the authenticity of the mummies themselves. They, being an excellent source of income, were often counterfeited. In addition, physicians approached the issue in different ways. Some considered dry, powdered mummies a panacea for all ailments, while for others the best remedy was fresh meat and blood. King Charles II of England took medicine from human skulls after an attack of convulsions, and by 1909 doctors were widely using them to treat patients with neurological diseases. Mummies, often identified with pharaohs, were reserved for rulers. In the 19th century this practice came to an end, although the Europeans of that time still had a certain weakness for mummies. In this case, however, it was not about, shall we say, cooking and medicine, but about a peculiar fascination with the subject of corpses. So the Victorians threw parties at which they dissected the remains. In 1834, Surgeon Thomas Pettigrew unwrapped a mummy at the Royal College of Surgeons. Autopsies or surgeries were performed in public back then, and this was not the case with mummies. The twilight of a strange practice over time, it ceased to be hidden that the discovery of the remains was done mainly for entertainment purposes. For example, the opportunity to buy a mummy and present its interior in front of guests was very prestigious. This is how the Europeans of the 19th century emphasized their status. At the beginning of the last century, the fashion ended, although people still believed in some unusual aspects of Egyptian remains. When Lord Carnarvon, the sponsor of the expedition to find the mummy of Tutankhamun, died in 1923, the public attributed the death to a curse. Interestingly, the black market associated with the smuggling of ancient treasures, including mummies, is now valued at approximately $3 billion.